Hello everybody and welcome to Parks Bros. Drew here, and I'm with Hunter right now, and we're at Disneyland.
We have fresh concrete.
We have fresh concrete. We are actually in the new Pixar Pals parking structure right now, so that's why we've got this weird, awkward view right here of DCA mainly, but this is so bizarre to us being in a new parking structure. I know that's super weird to talk about, but honestly, yeah, you could see everything from up here. It's really bizarre to be in this new spot, though, for sure, after knowing it as a dirt lot for so long and a parking structure for so long. But apparently no one knows it's open because it is pretty dead in here, honestly, in comparison to the Mickey and Friends parking structure.
We are currently on Dory.
We are on the Finding Nemo level, which is blue, which is level 5 at conjunction with Donald. But let's give you a look around from this side of the parking structures. But just to let you know, the parking sensors telling you where an open space is aren't working yet, but as you can tell, you don't really need them. But here you can see the new trash cans looking really nice. And now we're walking to the tram where this new walkway is, and this kind of like interesting plateau and everything. The actual level 6 escalators right here are really interesting to me. It's definitely a weird looking hub type of area. I don't know what they'll put up here, if they put anything at all, but there's some pretty crazy views of Galaxy's Edge over there, and then some crazy views here. I don't want to look down myself because I'll get sick. So here's a crazy view of Galaxy's Edge from the new parking structure, as well as a view of the old parking structure, as well as all that construction that's going on. This is so bizarre. Here's also a look at the escalators up to inside out. It smells like new escalator. Whew. It's actually quite pungent. But this is cool. The canopies allow for at least a nice viewing of the other parking structure if you want to look at the parking structure. I mean, we're doing that right now. But besides that, I don't know. Very interesting choice for the canopies. So it's really weird to have everything complete for this parking structure, but it's really nice. Everything's finally come together and it's looking great. Also, empty again. Oh my gosh. And sorry about going to Disneyland so much. It's the perfect storm. I mean, it's so empty, as well as Galaxy's Edge being open. It's like we want to come here every single day. So it's definitely more busy than it has been in the past couple days that we've been here, but still not busy enough to, deter us, which is great. So I hope you guys have noticed we're actually trying out a new camera right now, just as like a test run to see how it is in the parks. So it should be pretty interesting to see how that's going to run. But we're actually going to head to Galaxy's Edge probably, just to get some shots in of that with the new camera, as well as potentially getting some food or drinks, because I'm both hungry and thirsty, and I'm sure Hunter is too. So I'm still not sick of it. Don't think I'll ever will be. Like, come on, this is my 4th or 5th time in a week. Still not sick of it. So believe it or not, we actually just walked in and ran into a couple of buddies of ours as the Echelon is getting hacked to bits. But we ran into one of our good buddies who is actually Pacific Coasters on Instagram. His name's Elliot. He's a great guy. It was cool running into Elliot, but it's just funny to be running into so many people in Galaxy's Edge. Also, twice the crowd level as it was opening day easily, so people are starting to realize that it's empty in here and that they should come in while they can, while it's empty. Smuggler's Run, 60-minute wait, so definitely getting a heck of a lot busier compared to the past couple days. So I did end up getting myself a Ronto wrap because I loved it so much last time at Ronto Roasters, and then I got a Meal de Run. I can't remember exactly how to spell it, but it's like Meal de Run or Meal Done juice, but it's like a tea, and it's really kind of good. A little bit of sour, a little bit of sweet. It's all kind of over the place. I'm not really a tea guy, but this is pretty good. So while I was finishing up my Ronto wrap, Hunter just disappears, goes to the Toy toy maker, and comes back with Sabak. They apparently have restocked Sabak. What about Dedrick?
What?
Did they restock Dedrick?
No.
Oh no, okay. All right, so we still got one of the last ones of that.
About 2 to 3 left.
There was only 2 or 3 left of the Sabak?
Right.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
They only have one shelf full.
Wow. So just to give you an idea of how busy it is getting, Dock Honors right now has a 5 to 10 minute wait, depending on how long people take inside the store itself. So the fact that you actually have to wait to get into Dock Honors now is kind of going to be a precursor for probably the next couple weeks. It's going to get busier and busier. The marketplace as well is definitely hopping, but not nearly as much as the rest of the land. So if you want to buy some goodies and souvenirs, or sabak if it's still in stock at this point, you can definitely do that with ease right now. But Dock Honors, everything else, very, very different levels of crowds. But this is going to be the last sight we get, at least of Black Spire Outpost right now, because we are going to head out, because the crowds are a little much. We don't really want to ride Smuggler's Run tonight either. We're not really here for that long of a wait, because it is about an hour plus right now. So we're going to go venture outside of Galaxy's Edge and go check out some other rides in the park. All right, so I brought my old can in from last time. Press the swap. All right, I got to put it in. Put it in. Voila, fully charged. Hi, Hunter. Thanks for grabbing that for me. It's great. Perfect. So something we did real quick before stopping in and changing out my battery was go to the Tropical Hideaway, and I finally am going to try the lumpia, which is like cinnamon sugar covered something or other. I'm not entirely sure. There is like a pineapple dip, I believe is what it is. So I just dipped it in. Let's try it. Yeah. That's pretty good.
Deep fried cinnamon pineapple.
Oh, I like it. I like it. But after being in the land of yesterday, we're going to the land of tomorrow to not do Star Tours, but Space Mountain. Space Mountain has a 15-minute wait right now, so we're going to go ahead and do that because we haven't done that in a while. And also, it pretty much completes our 4-mountain gauntlet for the past 48 hours. So that'll be cool to do. So let's not do Star Tours. Let's do Space Mountain. But Star Tours, just to let you know, 10-minute wait. The fireworks do start in 30 minutes though, so that might be why a lot of the crowds are being drawn out of Tomorrowland. All right, hyperspace mountain time, and it did move up to 20 minutes, so still not bad at all. Are you kidding me? All right, after about 10 minutes or so, we're going in finally. All right, let's go off-site of Jakku. All right, so we just got off Hyperspace Mountain in the very back row, which is super whippy in the back row. But it is 9:30 right now, so the fireworks are about to start, so we're going to try and get out before all that madness starts happening. And speaking of which, the first fireworks just went off. So, also, another thing I wanted to note, with Hyperspace Mountain, at night, since your eyes are adjusted, you can really see how close everything is, and I love that about Hyperspace Mountain. There's literally a good 4 or 5 times where you could give a high five if you reach like a high five out. Don't do this, obviously, like you'll lose your hand, but it's crazy. It's crazy how close, at least how close it looks that you get to other pieces of track or other trains. But let's try and skedaddle before the madness ensues. So it's really bizarre to see the fireworks on this side of the park and with music to accompany it. I'm so used to fireworks in Galaxy's Edge now that this is super bizarre to be witnessing from this side of the park with music. By the way, escalator still smells like new escalator, but it's pretty fantastic being able to go into this parking structure, and I really like all the work that they put into it. Also, fantastic view of Galaxy's Edge at night, as well as I guess you could say it's a great view of the Mickey and Friends parking structure, if you want to look at that, I guess. But besides that, I mean, it's just nice. I don't know what they're going to do with this space. This kind of feels like a waste of space. It looks cool, but it's definitely awkward in my mind. Unless you're just going to have circular flow. If it gets really busy, just have people circle around, make it like a roundabout pretty much, where you only go on the right side. But the pedestrian bridge, I say, probably has at least another 2.5, maybe even 3 weeks before it's fully open. Because while this section of the bridge may be done, or almost done, honestly, there's still a lot of pavement that they'll have to do eventually. But let's head out. This is still going to take some getting used to. But as that sign says, we are going to have to exit as of now. So it's been a nice couple hours at the resort, honestly. Got a ride on Hyperspace Mountain, which I can't complain about whatsoever, and got great views of Galaxy's Edge around golden hour as well as after sunset, and then just being in the park during fireworks is always a madhouse. So it was just a nice, cool little visit to check out also the Pixar Palace parking structure, which we are in right now, which is really cool. But besides that, just a very quick little visit to check out just some of the tiny updates that, well, and larger updates like this thing. But it was great to come just for a little bit and not do too much of anything, just walk around. And Hunter bought some box, so we'll probably make a video about that soon after all the other Galaxy's Edge videos we have lined up. Oh my gosh, I have to start getting all those together. But thank you so much for watching. But until next time, we'll see you on the next ride.